Hello, I'm here with another deck tech. This one is of my Gate Crash deck. I won my F&M with it, which is really sweet. It's boros. Uh, the white is the splash. So we're gonna start off with the mountains. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 15 mountains, 4 sacred foundries, 4 footops. Um, the uh, The white is a splash for the sideboard cards, so there's no white cards main board. So if any of you guys get angry, you know. Four Stromkirk Nobles, probably the best card in the deck. It usually just takes games over. Four Rakdos Cracklers. Yeah, those are my one drops. I've seen a lot of lists with Goblin Legionist, but it deals less damage on average, so it's down here. For my two drops, 4 Zealots and 4 Lightning Maulers. Our Zealot's there for the beatdown. Her second part of her text usually doesn't matter. But yeah, she's there for mostly beatdown. And Lightning Mauler is for crazier curving out type of things. Like curving out into Boros Reckoner is like the sweetest thing ever. Um, Boros Reckoner, sorry, he's the best card in the deck. Um, he's probably better than Stromberg Noble because he allows you to do things that you used to not be able to do. Um, like you can play defense and they just can't attack into you, and sometimes it's like your opponent just can't block because like they block with like a Borderland Ranger and they still get dealt 2 damage, and that's just super awkward. So it allows you to play games like you've never been able to play them, and you actually get to play good cards in mono red now. So like that's an upside, right? Yeah, he's been a champ so far. Of course, for Hellrider, it's Hellrider. Like, what can you say? He, I don't think he's as good as he used to be, just because Boros Reckoner is so good that you don't have to actually cast him to win every game, because that used to be Mono Red's thing. They couldn't win a game unless they like cast Hellrider or they got like that perfect draw. And like Hellrider, sometimes you just win the game because of him, but you know. For my burn, I have 4 Pillar Flame and 4 Searing Spear. Um, Originally, it was my burn was 4 Pillar Flame for Searing Spear, 2 Mugging. And Mugging was in there because originally I had 4 Skullcracks on my board. Oh yeah, I went deep. And it was bad. Because the decks that I won Skullcrack against, I really didn't want to game 1 because I feel like I can outrace them game 1. Um, like, I don't care about Thragtusk when I'm swinging for 15, so. But game 2 I actually do want Skullcrack because the deck becomes better against me. But uh, for the burn main board, it's 4 Pillar and 4 Searing Spear. Um, then I have 2 Volcanic Strengths. Volcanic Strength is probably the better enchantment in the deck. Um, like that on a Stromkirk Noble against like Naya humans is pretty sweet. I'm thinking it's one of my favorite editions that I made right before. Like I didn't I originally these were Skullcracks and I have less lands in my deck and I had Boros Charms main board, and I just feel like against Naya, putting that on a Stromkirk Noble, if it doesn't get speared, they're just dead. And putting that on a Stromkirk Noble it actually just kills them. So like it's worked out so far. Madcap Skills has been the better one, just because it deals more damage. I played against Naya. Oh gosh, you didn't see that. I played against Naya, and the game basically went turn one Stromkirk Noble into uh what's his face? Volcanic Strength. He didn't play Mountain. He goes turn three Borderland Ranger. It was his first play of the game. I go on to play Madcap Skills. The turn before, the turn right before I was on the play, so the turn before he played the Borderland Ranger, and then I equipped another Madcap Skills and he scooped. So that was pretty sweet. Tomat script. Um, you may be wondering why not Rest in Peace, because we do have the splash in the main board, but like against the deck that I won against their Animator Humans deck, I actually can't beat their combo. I have to spear something during the middle of the combo, so like that's my only way to beat the combo. And this doesn't require white, which I only have 8 lands in my deck that produce white, so I feel like it's a little bit better. That's why I personally believe. You can try Rest in Peace, whatever. I don't even care anymore. I have a Smelt. Smelt's just there to get rid of her Enchanter Spike. Not even gonna lie, I don't like that card, even though I played it for the longest time. 2 Frontline Medics. Comes in against Augur Bolas decks. That's, I think, it. It also comes in against Naya, because Naya can't be Frontline Medic. It doesn't come in at any other time. Doesn't come in during the mirror, because there's other cards that you want during the mirror. 4 Skullcracks. I bring it in against decks with Blind Obedience, because basically the plan against Blind Obedience decks is to bring in more burn, so it doesn't matter if you're hasters. Like I take out in against Blind Obedience decks, I take out Ash Zealot and Lightning Mauler, because they are actually just worse, and I bring in my set of burn, which is Skullcrack and Boros Charm. Yeah, Boros Charm. It allows the combo, which I usually need in the mirror, because my version of the deck's like with my opponent having Searing Spears and Pillar of Flames, I can't really rely on Stormcreek Noble, and like, you know, I can't rely on Stormcreek Noble to get there, so giving like the combo is Near Hill Pilgrim with Boros Charm and Boros Reckoner. If you haven't heard of the combo, you give your creatures indestructible. Pilgrim with the Boros Reckoner, you just have to deal damage to Boros Reckoner, and then you can deal, since he's indestructible and he has lifelink, you can ping himself for 1. When you gain 1 life, he's been dealt damage, so you can ping himself again, so you can gain another life. And then you can just infinitely loop that, and then like whenever it's done, you can deal the damage to whatever. And then the last card, it's only a mirror card. Like it's good against all the aggro decks basically, but Burning Oil. This was seen in a bunch of the the American mid-range decks or whatever. I originally used it in my Reanimator deck just because I couldn't beat zombies. But I feel like that Burning Oil is about to have its time. I think it's even going to be better now, because Boros is actually a thing. And sometimes it's been just another deal 3 damage to target player with Boros Reckoner in play. I can still block and then deal him 3 damage, and then, you know. I blocked my opponent was at 5. It was late game, and he top decked a Borderland Ranger, and I top decked a what's his face, Boros Reckoner, and I blocked his dude, and after damage on blocks, I Burning Old my dude. So, you know, I wouldn't use that like that way all the time, but you know, sometimes you have to. The additions I've been thinking about making is putting Rest in Peace on the sideboard. But like, I don't want to have to have it on turn 4 every time because the white man isn't that consistent. Um, the deck has been pretty consistent though. I've been thinking about taking lands out of the main board and putting more volcanic strength and madcap skills. Um, but I'm most likely not going to do that because I I feel like I'd get too much mana screwed. I think I think the deck's worst matchup is blue white flash. I just burn on blue white flash. Um, and Tomas Crypt is good against that too, I guess. But you know, Jackson Trust really good against the deck if you can't outrace it. So, thank you for watching the video. If you like this video, comment below. Um, yeah, have a good day.